Our final speaker on this issue will be Lisa Fink, and then from there we will go to the reproductive rights unit speakers, and then we're very excited to also hear from Ron Gould from Mojave County at the end. He'll kind of round up our speakers. We're very excited for that. So thank you, Ms. Fink. Go ahead.
Chairman Parker, members of the committee, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Lisa Fink.
Just one second. I think your microphone's off.
Is my mic?
Did I press the button? Or did it? Can everyone hear her?
Do I just need to get closer?
Go ahead. I think it went off during Anna's moment as well. Is it good? Okay. Hello? Yeah.
I heard, yeah,
There
that
we
sounds
go.
better.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Again, for the record, my name is Lisa Fink, and my daughter and I are one of the defendants in the case to uphold the Save Women's Sports Act. And my daughter was a member of our girls volleyball team, and I was her coach. So participating on the girls' team sports has been a great benefit to my daughter for her personal and social development, and the experience on the team was able to help build up her self-confidence and allowed her to experience the type of camaraderie that you can only get from playing as on a team. And if her team also included members who were born as biological males, virtually all of those benefits would evaporate. And as many has been discussed, males have an inherent athletic advantage that would make competition unfair if biological males were allowed to participate. My daughter and I both know that a biological male on their team would have an unfair advantage to be able to get a starting position on the team, no matter how hard the girls would work, because of the inherent advantages that males have. And I think Anna's testimony definitely illustrated that. Furthermore, if biological males were allowed to play on teams my daughter's team was competing against, we believe those teams would have an unfair advantage, and it would create a strong sense of not having a level playing field. And actually, our team had that issue. Back in 2020, we had a volleyball game, and the opposing team came in, and all of a sudden, all my girls on the team come up to me, "Coach, coach, coach, there's a guy on the team." And I'm like, oh my goodness, there is. And they were upset. I will tell you that right now. They were mad about it. And we barely lost that game. So we were upset that we lost. I was upset that we lost. But also, I think what was even more sad was that all of the girls on the opposing team that sat on the bench and never got a chance to play. Okay? So that's something that it just makes it unfair. Also, as I talked with my daughter, she would feel self-conscious, uncomfortable, and really frustrated to having to change clothes when there's a guy, or I should say a teammate with male genitalia, to make it a little more descriptive. And in fact, just this last Saturday, a mother spoke to me about a concern with her daughter who's playing sports, and it has just been made known that a male will be joining and will be in the locker room as well. Both the mother and daughter are hesitant about voicing their concerns and opposing this effort because of the ramifications that are likely to occur. In other words, women and girls are being silenced. And we've heard that happen in other situations as well. This law that we have would provide that protection if it was enforced by our Attorney General, or at least defended by our Attorney General. So in my many years of experience as an athlete myself, as a volleyball coach, and as a parent of girls, I have 5 daughters, who play sports, my observations, it confirms the obvious fact that biological boys have a significant competitive advantage over biological girls, and that the presence of biological males will destroy most, if not all, of the hard-fought efforts and the positive aspects of girls-only sports. In fact, nationally, there are numerous reports of girls being injured by boys who are playing in girls' sports. So my support for the Save Women's Sports Act is longstanding. I'm also president of the Protect Arizona Children Coalition, and our organization had advocated for the introduction and also for the passage of this bill. Now, the question I have to ask is, why do I and the other defendants here have to defend the Save Women's Sports Act when it is the job of the Attorney General, Chris Mays, to do so. Is not her duty to defend the laws of the state of Arizona? But also I want to add, I am grateful that the House of Representatives are performing their constitutional duty to having these hearings to address this problem.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. I just noticed I'm the only woman up here since the Democrats didn't deign to attend. So not only is AG Mays not defending women, but also our legislative Democrats, who are all women, don't care about this issue either, apparently. It's very concerning, and I know that the whole concept of women's sports was created to protect women, and now it seems like that whole effort is being completely reversed. So when the Save Women's Sports Act was passed originally, how did you feel? Like, did you feel like you were going to make headway on this? And, what was that like for you?
Absolutely, especially with, being a coach and that is like, okay, we're not going to have to deal with that situation again that we had to deal with in 2020. Also, the fact is that there's a lot of fear from parents about what to do with their daughters if this situation happens, which we know it has happened. And also the unfairness of potential injuries as well. I mean, as an athlete, I was injured, and I was out, and so we've heard of different sports where boys have been on the other team, and the girls have been injured, and so therefore that can be ending their sports career. That's not fair. That is not fair. And so I was hoping that, yes, this would have been taken care of. I know they had it in the AIA rules for high school and that boys could participate in girls' sports, and I was hoping to take care of all of that as well. And unfortunately, that has not been the case, or it's not being the case because she's not defending it. And so it emboldens those that want to seek to have biological boys in girls' sports.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think we've covered. I'm still kind of just disturbed thinking about some of these things. So let me gather my thoughts for a second. You were saying, remind me if I missed it. Are your daughters playing with a school, or are they with a club?
It was at the charter school.
Okay. And is that school requiring all the men and women then, if they're on the same team, to be in the same bathroom, or have they made accommodations for your daughters?
No, I'm actually board president of the school. That's not happening.
Oh, that's not happening. Okay, good. So they're protected in their locker room situation.
Yes,
okay.
we don't have any of that problems. No.
Okay, good, excellent. That's something at least. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it is. Chairman Parker, what it was is that, I was talking with my daughter about this, because when this first was approached to me, I said, okay, I told my daughter, I want to do this, but you're going to be part of this. Are you okay with that? And she said, oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. And so as I talked about the different things, and she's like, I do not feel comfortable with those situations at all. I don't feel like this would be fair. And so anyway, but I told her, I said, I'll take the hits, but anyway, as a mom should do.
Thank you. Yeah, and everyone who testified today, please thank your children for taking this fight, because it is upsetting when the elected officials and the politicians don't have the guts to take on this issue, and young high school aged girls are taking this on and becoming spokesperson women on this issue. I'm tremendously impressed with them. I'm grateful for them, and please let them know we will fight for them. And then,
Do so.
Madam Chair, just a quick question. When all this started, this Attorney General Mays not willing to defend the law, did you or any other parents meet with her personally?
Chairman Parker, Representative Marshall, no, none of us have had the opportunity to meet with her personally.
Madam Chair, has anybody that is representing you, lawyers, anybody, had an opportunity to meet with her?
At this time, Chairman Parker, Representative Marshall, at this time, no.
Okay, thank you.
wow. So she's not talking to anybody about this issue at all. That's very good information. Thank you. Any other questions for this witness, testifier?
All right.
Okay, thank you so much.